Okay, so with the project we were just working on, we were modeling some core walls at that building. You guys got an introduction to that building and everything like that. But a couple of things happened since the time that we got that information, or that we got all of this stuff going on. First is that we did end up getting design models from the architect and the structural engineer, but there was a little bit of miscommunication, and it looks like that with those design models, they are in Revit 2021. And unfortunately, since we can't go back from 2023 to 2021, uh, we're going to have to kind of restart this process. But we do have something that is great, and that is that we have, uh, and that is that we've got the structural and the architectural models now, so this can actually make this process a lot easier. So let's go ahead and uh, open up our template. So template's still going to be in Revit 2020. I'm going to click open. It's going to upgrade, only going to take a minute. And we're going to go through a little bit of this process again about deleting some of the elements and things like that in there, and trying to get ourselves going on this. So hopefully this will only take a moment. All right. And we're going to call this Modera University Park and Revit 2021. Okay. All right. So with that, let's go into level one. Going to delete all of these model elements. Oops. Except let's not delete the grids, but let's delete the elevations, floors, structural columns, foundations, views, walls, all that stuff. I think everything there is going to be okay. We'll just go ahead and delete all of that. No problem. And it looks like we still have a few things in here. Make sure we don't delete the levels. All right. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and save this as a project. We're going to call this R21 Modera University Park. Did I spell that right? I did. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this onto the cloud. So first of all, we're going to create some work sets. So this is a shared model. It's fine. And then we're going to collaborate in cloud. And we're going to save the model and continue. Now, the reason that I want to do this first is that I want to be able to link in the structural and the architectural model, which are also on BIM 360. Project files, so you can see Modera University Park is already there, and project files, and we're going to do this in the lift drawing models folder. So this will take a minute. Hopefully it won't take too long because, well, we don't have anything in the model except for grids and levels. And this is just the first step. This is how you collaborate, or you kind of get things onto BIM 360 if you're setting up a project. And hopefully we're going to move through this fairly quickly here. In the meantime, my dog will walk into the room and I will give her a scratch behind the ear. Yeah, honey. Alrighty. So now we've got that on there. Now, on here, what we're going to do is we are going to insert these models into our, so the architectural and the structural model into our file here. So we go to the insert, manage links, and then we can add these things in here. BIM 360, I believe. So Modera University Park, and then there should be design to models. And let's just go ahead and add the structural and the architectural model now. So auto internal origin to origin, hopefully that works. Now this process might take a little bit longer. And then we'll do the same thing for the architectural model as well. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the video off here. I'll get both of these models added in. It's the same process. One says S on it for structural, and one says A on it for architectural. Um, but because they have to upload in here, it's going to take a little bit of time. So let's go ahead and save you the hassle of having to sit here and watch a file load, which is like watching paint dry. And I will come back to you after these two files have been loaded into the model.